started.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey everybody. Welcome to episode 8 of Going with the Chappells. It's been a little bit. We apologize. We've been just a little bit busy
Yeah.
for the last couple weeks.
Just a little.
I think the last time we talked, we were getting ready to move, or we were, right the day or two before. I think it was actually the day we bought our house.
I think it was. Yeah. That's true.
And then we went through the whirlwind of moving, which was fun. A little bit of delays, a little bit of hiccups here or there, but we got moved in and we've been unpacking. So that's part of the reason why we haven't shown you guys the house yet. So we will do that hopefully maybe this weekend. We'll give you a walkthrough and kind of show you everything so you can see where we are and why we're so blessed, which is part of what we want to talk about today, is blessings. So if welcome back to Going with the Chappells. Like I just said, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe on the buttons below. More subscribers, the sooner we get to go live with you guys. It'd be great. Thanks YouTube for all your restrictions, but we're earning it, bringing up those numbers. Anyways, so today we're on our, I guess, was like our 4th full day of commutication with the two of us going to work together. And it's been fun. We're learning our new routes. We're figuring out where we want to go.
We've tried like so many routes.
Yeah, going there, coming back. The dogs are happy. They're with us. So it's been a fun experience so far. We are enjoying it.
Yeah.
That is definitely not anything that is causing us any anxiety, or at least not me.
Well, it's definitely, when I go by myself, it feels really long. When we drive together, it doesn't feel long at all.
Yeah. But I think one of the things, like I said, the subject of today's talk is, blessings and being able to count them when they happen. One of the things that we literally count almost every day is on our drive home, the view that we get of, we're in a car on a freeway, I get it, but dude,
the last 30 minutes is like, and the sun is setting and we're driving into the sunset,
rolling
and it's
hills,
all these farms. I feel like, I don't even know. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It's what we were looking for. That's what we were praying for, what we were asking for, and it all got just there. And that is like blessing check.
Yeah.
Like we both recognize that, and one of us at least makes a comment about it almost every day.
Well, and yesterday was like a 12-hour day because I come early with you, but then I work later than you. Yeah. So like I have some time in the morning and you have some time in the evening. So it literally was a 7 to 7 day.
Yep.
But we are driving into the sunset and we're both, talking to Abby Jo, and just, it's so beautiful. And then we get home and we are tired and everything, but as we were getting into bed, we're like, I love this life.
Yeah. And it really is. It's the blessings, right? So the house itself is great. It's exactly what we were looking for. There were some sacrifices we had to make to get what we really wanted, and it was okay. But like, I smoked a brisket on Monday night for 4th of July, and it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I went outside to go check on it, and it's just silence and quiet, and the stars are out, and the moon's out, and it's bright. Like, I didn't even need a flashlight. The moon was out so bright. And I walked back in and laid down in the bed, and Sarah will attest. This is 4 o'clock in the morning. I laid down. I was like, I love this house.
Yeah.
Like, it was just things like that, right? And just taking stock in those blessings is so important in life.
In the moment.
In the moment when they happen. Because you really can cherish them so much better than when you think about it months later or hours later or days later. Because if you just stop and just breathe it in, right? Take all your senses and just soak up all of that that's happening right there. The joy that you can get in your life is amazing. And on the flip side, sometimes it's really awesome to recognize when it's not a blessing, right? And allow that moment to happen and feel it and understand it, because it really makes those blessings even that much more impactful when they happen.
Well, and I would say, like, typically in my life, I'm drawn to, like, notice what's not working and need to make things constantly improved and perfected. And so it's been a training that I've intentionally tried to find the positive, the silver lining. You know, I've tried to train myself to do that and be present and count the blessings. But I have to say, like right now, that's coming very easy to me. It doesn't feel as much of a discipline as it usually is. I truly just welling up inside me feel excited, grateful, like I have everything I want. And even like with decor and stuff, normally I would be like, okay, I've got to paint, I've got to da-da-da. And I'm like, just let it be as it is for a minute. Let the personality of the house come forth, and there'll be time to get to that. I don't know, and I don't normally have that attitude.
Yeah. And one of the cool, and I think that's a societal norm, sadly enough. I think that is something that is kind of ingrained in a lot of ways that you're raised, is to catastrophize isn't the right word, but to kind of always be aware of the bad things that could happen and always be prepared for the bad things and the bad things. And it kind of takes away from the opportunity that you have in life to stop and actually appreciate the good things,
right.
And I Sarah can attest to this, and so can the girls. I'm a pretty positive guy. I like to look on the bright side of things a lot of the ways. Sometimes it gets me
sometimes borderline denial.
Maybe more in trouble than I should, but that all stems from, the way I was raised. Like my dad was the first person to tell you, can't's not part of your vocabulary, and, always say the positive words, don't say don't forget, say please remember, things like that, and there's logic and there's mentality behind that. And in this situation with the house and with everything we have, like the furniture, when you're thinking about when you're moving, you're like, and I literally went there weeks before we moved in and got my tablet out, and I measured the walls, and I made all these notes, like I'm going to figure out if our furniture's going to fit or whatever. And I really feel like the Lord let me do that and encouraged me to do it. And it was like, it's a moot point.
Yeah.
Like, your stuff's going to fit because I've already deemed it so.
I mean, that has been remarkable. I've had moves before where nothing works. Your furniture doesn't fit, the style doesn't go. You're like, all these dark things don't work on the wall, these light things don't work on the wall. Like, just nothing works. And this, I mean, every piece of furniture has worked. We have not bought one thing, knock on wood. I mean, Grandma D gave us the floor plan for the big room, so we can have our dining table and watch TV. And then our office furniture just fits on this one wall, like, perfectly. The bedrooms fit. I mean, now the only thing that doesn't fit are my clothes.
Yeah. So, remember I said earlier in the video about sacrifices, little things,
I'm going to have to cut that about in half, or come up with like a rolling rack idea or something.
But totally worth it.
Yeah.
Totally worth it.
Yeah.
When you walk outside, I think the other night, one of the, we're talking about blessings. The other night I went outside to do something, and I just came right back inside. I walked all the way through the house, and I found Sarah in one of the back bedrooms, and I just grabbed her hand and I said, come with me. She looked at me like, what's going on? What are we doing? And I walked her all the way through the house into our bedroom, and then out our little sliding glass door. And we looked to the left, and the sun was setting, and it was just this beautiful, serene orange
sunset
sky,
that turned into like purple clouds.
And we both just stood there for a few minutes, like just basking in that, and in that blessing, right? And those are the moments that we're going to remember and know, and not take for granted. You know. So that's the thing. Count your blessings one by one, the old nursery rhyme song. And appreciate them and recognize them when they're happening and give thanks for them and store them in that little heart-shaped box in your brain for the next time you want to think about those, something positive.
And let it fuel you.
Yeah.
Yeah, count your blessings.
One by one.
One by one. Mm-hmm. And when you're in seasons and you have to look harder for the blessings, that is the training. So that when you do get the blessings, that it comes naturally. And
we can speak from experience.
Yes.
Because we went through one of those seasons over the last 7 months. And there was a time when the blessings didn't seem very prominent.
Right.
And then, boom, got smacked in the face with them. So
more than I could ever hope, dream, or imagine.
amen. So prayers for you guys. Thanks for watching. We are almost to work now, so we're going to do our day, and then we will hopefully see you guys this weekend with
and show the house.
And show the house, yes. We promise we will do that. Hold us to it.
Yeah.
But you'll see it this weekend. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.